What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another live stream. How's everybody doing today? Good to see all of you lovelies in the chat. Delish Dick, you have me laughing my ass off. Just got my government income benefits. Gonna be a good Friday. I'm sitting here waiting to start the stream, and I legit laughed out loud. That was hilarious. But what's going on, everybody? Glad to see all of you here. Glad to see all of you in the chat. Now you're all pouring in. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Yes, I've had a good day so far. Flow, thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Hey, Jeremy, did you hear the news that Battlefield 5 is actually getting positive stuff from EA, which I'm actually glad they're getting some positive for game they actually did good on. I haven't looked too far into that. I know we have a review coming to geeksandgamers.com very soon. Mike Calkins will be doing that review. So, and we actually got a really cool, mention on comicbook.com. Which is pretty cool. So let me pull that up for you guys and show you. I've got to go and find the link first. So you got to give me just a minute here. My internet has still been really hit or miss the few days, and it's not just me. It's all around me. So I'll get this link pulled up, and I'll show you guys here in just a minute. Let me close that out. Open this back up. Okay. Let me see here. Mupty says, holy shit, I got a notification for the first time in forever. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. I got to say, man, the YouTube algorithm, my goodness, I am finding out so much stuff the more research I do. And so if I sound tired, it's because I am. I'm really tired. So you're not, don't assume if I'm tired. No, I am. Swig of berry juice in the Ninja Turtles cup for the working man. But I'm really tired. But let me go ahead and show you guys this really quick. This was really awesome. This made me really happy. And let me close this dumbass ad. Let me do a screen share. So this story right here, Skyrim composer expresses interest in scoring Amazon's Lord of the Rings series. This is on comicbook.com, okay? So if you scroll out here, it says, per this report from Geeks and Gamers. So they actually gave us credit, and they linked back to our website. So when you click on this with my slow-ass internet, it clicks back to the original story from geeksandgamers.com. This has driven a lot of traffic to our website, a lot. So that was really cool. So shout out to Aaron Niles for covering this story. I believe Jeremy actually retweeted it on Twitter. So pretty damn cool, that we got credit for that story. And, awesome. I'm really happy about that. So shout out to Aaron and everybody over at geeksandgamers.com. Shout out to my editorial staff, my writing team, and everybody else on social media. It's a team effort around here, and I wanted to highlight our team and make sure that we acknowledge that. So I will mention this a little bit later in the stream when we have more people in the stream. But that was really cool. I was really happy for my team, and it's driven a lot of traffic to the website. It's been a really good day for our site, and we can see where the sources of the traffic are coming from and things like that. So anyway, what's going on, everybody? Talk to me. There is a Star Wars Episode 9 leak that I want to talk about, but I'm going to give everybody time to jump in here, and we'll get the party started after that. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Mirror Jeremy says, we going 5 hours again tonight. I don't know if I can handle 5 hours. I'm tired as hell. I still haven't eaten since lunch. So I don't think 5 hours is happening. I've got a lot going on. So I probably won't. It's probably going to be like an hour and a half stream, to be honest with you. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you, Delish Dick. Appreciate that. And your amazing sarcasm is off the charts, and I appreciate that. Let's see, Jeremy, we need that WW tips and tricks video. I know. I was supposed to go to Disney World at the beginning of this month, but when the whole AdSense thing happened, I had to cancel that trip. So people, we excited for the new Devil May Cry animation. Isn't what's his name involved with that? I can't remember his name right now. The guy that was the same guy, Ari Shakar or whatever his name is he involved with that? Yeah, 91,995, and it was like my numbers. It's funny because my numbers are telling me we're over 92,000. My numbers, I don't know if you can see this. Well, let's see. My numbers tell me 92,016. That's what my YouTube Creator Studio. But then if you go to the public view, it's got us below 92,000. So let me see. Yeah, he's involved. All right, thanks, William. Do you watch Narcos? No, I haven't seen Narcos yet. On Netflix, if I'm not mistaken, correct? I haven't seen Narcos. Let's see. Mile Peril says, look after yourself first. I'm good. I'm good. Like I told you guys, I can handle more than most. So even if I'm tired, even if I don't feel like it, I'm going to stream because you guys all show up and this is what you want. And I'm here for you. And I enjoy the hell out of this. So this can take my mind off of everything else. So Shin Phil says, so 100K subs before the end of the year? Maybe. I can tell you that the project that I'm going to LA to work on in a few weeks, that should be released by the end of the year. And my hopes is that that is going to be a huge, huge video for us. It will be released here on this channel when it's done. So let's see. What's up, Corey Lowe? How are you? He says it's just Jeremy. Boo. Hey, seriously, how amazing was Anna last night on the stream? My goodness, she was on fire. She was killing it. I was so impressed. I did download that 5-hour stream. I am working on taking some of those rants that she had and splicing them up for her channel and this channel. So she was awesome. She was amazing. So let's see. Hey Jeremy, what do you think about the new Rogue One prequel TV show? I hate the idea of Cassian being involved. I hate it. I have no desire to watch it whatsoever. Zero. So, you guys getting that amazing game Battlefield 5? I am not getting Battlefield 5. Thank you, Colemania. Appreciate that. Snow Mexican Owen says I missed her notification. Well, it was on this channel, so last night. So, but yeah, it was a great stream. One of the best streams I think we've ever had on the channel. It was absolutely incredible. I loved it. We had a lot of fun. We had, we had some debates. We had some, equal points on other topics, similar points. And so, yeah. Caitlin, the keeper of Jeremy's, I was upset when you didn't just leave the stream and let Anna take over. Well, I kind of did let her take over for a long time. I mean, I just sat back and enjoyed the show like everybody else, So, so yeah, it was great. Hashtag Analogic. Exactly. It was fun though. Hashtag not my battlefield says I'm not creative 22. I'm going to be interested to see how it all goes. I'll be interested to see Mike Calkins' review for geeksandgamers.com when we get that done. Hey Jeremy, do you have any amiibos for the Nintendo Switch and what exactly you use them for? Club Star Wars. I have Link. I have the Splatoon, the squids for Splatoon. I think I've got a couple of more, but I only got the amiibos for like collector's items because I do love Nintendo, but I never used them. I never used the amiibos for anything. But I do like them for collector's items. So they're great. I mean, they're cool. They're really detailed. They're really well made. So I definitely like them. Sweet Tooth says I should be getting a computer next week. Get you up to 100K. Well, you got to sub. You're accountable for 60,000 of the accounts that are sub to us. Sweet Tooth. I appreciate it. So, let's see. I'll play Battlefield 1. They at least got that historically accurate. Yeah, don't play Battlefield 5. I mean, I'm interested to see how the reception of the game will be. I really am. I'm interested to see how that's going to go. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Thank you for joining us. I will cover that news again about the Skyrim composer in just a minute once more people get in here, because I am really proud of my team for that, and I want to highlight that for sure. Still or winning. Jeremy says still winning. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support. And we are still winning. Yes, we are. Breakfast at Jeremy's. Jeremy, I'm about to watch slasher movie franchise. What should I watch? Friday the 13th, man. Friday the 13th, always. You going to any movies this weekend? I really wanted to go watch Fantastic Beasts. I've got to go out of town tomorrow. I'm probably going to miss half of the Alabama game, at least at home. I'll have it on my phone. But I have to go out of town for something related to Geeks and Gamers that I have to take care of. So, and I won't get back until late tomorrow night. So I don't know if I'm going to have time this weekend. You play Red Dead yet? Yes, I've been playing Red Dead, and I love it. It's great. It's a fantastic game. I'm not that far into it, but I can't stop breaking the law. I keep killing people. I can't stop. I can't stop killing people. So that's all I'm doing. Noir24 says your team did a great article on EVS. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than than when people, acknowledge our team and everything else we have going on at Geeks and Gamers. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. Silva Lucia says, smash the melee, nerds. Yes. Yes. How far are you in Red Dead? Not very far. Maybe 3 hours, maybe 3 hours into it. I'm not very deep into it. I'm still in the, like I said, time is my biggest enemy with video games. So every time I sit down to play it, I have to stop. I have to take a phone call. I have to handle this, handle that. But I do love it. Jeremy, did you see the Patriots game against the Titans? I missed it. Unfortunately, I did watch that garbage game. Patriots got smoked, and they deserved it. So the Geeks and Gamers Facebook page is my safe space, says Delicious Dick. Let's see. Another Nintendo question. Will you be getting Pokemon? I've never played it, but I'm wondering if my daughter would be into it. My daughter, yeah. I mean, I'm not a Pokemon person, but I am going to get Pokemon for the Switch just because I want to get into Pokemon. Pokemon's historically always been on handheld systems. So, but I'm going to get it, but I can't really give you any recommendations other than the fact that it's a universally loved game. So, I don't think you can go wrong with it. So, Bard Dukin says, you look handsome. Wait, huh? Oh, you look handsome tonight. You better not be stressing. I'm just tired. I'm very tired tonight. But I'm good. I'm good. Jeremy, will you be getting Ultimate, and will you main? Who will you main, and who will you play least? Yes, I will be getting Smash Ultimate day one. We will be streaming Smash Ultimate on this game as the Geeks and Gamers are playing together. My main will more than likely be Link, because that's who I usually main in Smash. And then I don't know who I'd play with as least, because I don't play with a lot of different characters in Smash. I mean, usually when I play with, I main as Link. I really wanted to get better with Mega Man, but I couldn't really get as good with Mega Man as I wanted. So I don't know. I mean, there's more characters in this game than any Smash Brothers ever. So there's going to be a lot more options. So I just know I can't wait. I can't wait to play Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I can't wait to stream it here on the channel. So you guys can check out the Geeks and Gamers team. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So let me see here. NPC CNN says ready to get offended. Jeremy, will you play Kingdom Hearts 3? I will probably watch some videos on Kingdom Hearts 3, because again, I won't have the time to sit down and play Kingdom Hearts 3. There's no way I can do that. So Ty Timmons says, I'm super excited to play Smash Ultimate. I am too. My goodness, I am too. Let's see. Jeremy, have you seen that Black Ops 4 has a character named Ruin? He doesn't look like a soy boy, though. I haven't played. I mean, I own Black Ops 4. I played Blackout, and I greatly enjoyed Blackout. I actually have a lot of fun playing Blackout. I haven't really played the missions or the campaign or even like Team Deathmatch or anything, but I have played a lot of Blackout, and I love it. But I haven't seen that character. Let me see. Jeremy, dude, Les Miles is going to coach Kansas. You know what? I like Les Miles. I've always liked Les Miles. I know he's kooky and he's weird. I've always liked him. I thought LSU made a mistake getting rid of him, but it'll be interesting to see if what he's going to do in Kansas. Swig of berry juice for the working man. Jeremy, what's your favorite Star Wars video game? Force Unleashed, and I really always highlight that Revenge of the Sith game on Xbox. I love the Revenge of the Sith game. I think it's incredibly underrated. It's very, very underrated. So, NPC CNN says, just like the stream because you told me. Thanks. Let's see. The Andredel says, here to shill Geeks and Gamers Reddit at Reddit/Geeks Gamers Community. And I do put that in the description of our videos. So just so you know, I have been putting that in the description. Why not KOTOR? Because I haven't finished KOTOR. I haven't finished it. I've been playing KOTOR, but I have not finished it. So I can't accurately give you my opinion on it until I finish it. But KOTOR is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So. You are welcome, the Andredel. You are welcome, and I appreciate you always, promoting that and everything. Shadows of the Empire is great. I have Shadows of the Empire right over there in my N64. I love Shadows of the Empire. So let's see. All right, let me catch up here. I am so freaking tired. Let's see. Swig of apple juice for the retail worker. Retail workers are going to need it right now. Retail workers are definitely going to need it. There is no doubt about it. Favorite Gilmore's episode? I've never seen the Gilmore Girls. I've never seen them. Get those coffees into you, Jeremy, or Jerman. I don't drink coffee. I say KOTOR. That's what I call it. I know it's KOTOR. I say KOTOR. So Rogue Baron, by the way, I've been plugging the link of the site you made for the Jeremys, man. It's I really do appreciate that. So thank you for all your hard work and things like that. So, what about Charmed? I've never seen Charmed. What has been your favorite movie this year? Infinity War by a mile. Infinity War by a mile. Does coffee make you jittery? No, I just don't like it. Nothing really makes me jittery. Very rarely do, like, medication doesn't really, like, I don't take a lot of medication unless I'm in extreme pain where I just can't physically handle it. I don't like taking medication. I just don't like taking things that influence me or whatever. But like, I'll take, like, I don't know, take NyQuil or something and it doesn't work, I don't know, I don't really get affected by stuff. So, but my coffee is Mountain Dew Kickstart. That's my coffee. So, Mirror Jeremy says the first Lego Star Wars game is the best. I've never played a Lego game. I take that back. I played the Lego The Force Awakens and it was all right. Yeah, that's true, Matt. SJWs do make me jittery. That's very true. Let me see. Jeremy, speaking of slashers, have you seen the spoof of Backstreet Boys called Slash Street Boys with Freddie and Jason? No, but I want to because that sounds amazing. Do I drink tea? Yeah, I drink sweet tea, Silva Lucia. I drink sweet tea. All right, real quick. We've almost got 300 people in here, so I'm going to let the chat catch up. So I mentioned this earlier, but check this out, everybody, just so my team gets some recognition. This is on comicbook.com, And this is a Skyrim composer expresses interest in scoring Amazon's Lord of the Rings series. And you scroll down just a little bit, and boom, look at there. Per this report from Geeks and Gamers. That is cool. And so then you click on the link, and look where it takes you. It takes you to geeksandgamers.com. How cool is that? That has been a really good link for us. It's driven a lot of traffic to the website. Shout out to Aaron Niles for this article, this report. Shout out to my editorial staff. Shout out to everyone involved with the website and the team. It's always great when, you know, someone besides me gets recognition. So I'm really happy about that. And that's what you're going to start seeing more of. You know, you're going to start seeing a lot more focus on the website from me, from a financial standpoint. And we're going to try to turn the website into a place that everybody feels like they can connect, you know, communicate, have conversations, you know, and it's supposed to be there for everyone. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm really, really happy about that. So, all right. Let me see. Jeremy drinks soy tea. Sweet tea, Caitlin. Sweet tea. All right. Spyro Frost, this is a long shot, Jeremy, since it's a PC game, but have you played Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds? I have not. I'm not, because I'm not a PC gamer. Let's see. Jeremy, my man, you need to watch their video called I'll Kill You That Way. It's amazing. It sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. How many hits does the Geeks and Gamers article have? I don't have the specifics on me. My team has that, but I wouldn't give that number out publicly anyway. But you know, my team, I only last night's when we talked about it, so I'm sure it's gone up substantially since then. So, let me see. Lord of the Rings series better keep the NPCs away. I agree. Do you think Captain Marvel movie will leave SJW politics out of the film like Wonder Woman did? I trust Kevin Feige, says Muhammad Hassan. I don't. I do trust Kevin Feige, but I've already seen the marketing for this movie. We've seen it. Look at what we know right now. Look at what we know about Captain Marvel. What do we know? We know that it's got Brie Woke Larson in it. We know that she is constantly woke on social media. We know that they did the whole hero bullshit, and then they had to highlight her in it. We know that they're releasing it on International Women's Day. You know, like there's too many elements. There's too many elements in play already. So I feel like we already know. We already know, you know, it's going to happen. They're going to push identity politics into this. And look at the expectations they're trying to put on it. They're trying to act like Captain Marvel is like, you know, Captain America or Iron Man level. Nobody gives a shit about this character. Nobody gives a shit about this character, you know, yet they're trying to act like, you know, they're trying to act like that this is like the most highly anticipated character, you know, in years. It's stupid. It's stupid. And so, unfortunately, as much as I do love Kevin Feige and as much as he's done more than an incredible job at the MCU. It just feels like this is going to be an SJW movie. And that's sad, but true. So that's where I'm at with it right now. Sad, but true. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Simple request from a simple man. Simple request. Do you like strong women characters that aren't part of an agenda? Absolutely. Like, why would I like? I don't even know why that's a question. You know, like, why is that even a question? Why? Like, who doesn't like a strong female character that's not part of an agenda? That's the better question. Who doesn't? Have we let society actually think that there are people out there in large numbers that don't like a strong female character? Who are these people? Who is the person that doesn't like a strong female character? Like who? Who the fuck are they? Name me, find me somebody that doesn't like Princess Leia. Find me somebody that doesn't like Ahsoka. Find me somebody that doesn't like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. Find me those people. Who doesn't like Ridley from Aliens? Who? Who doesn't like Sarah Connor from Terminator? Who? Who the fuck are these people? They don't exist. And if they are out there, they are in the smallest of minorities and they do not matter. So of course I do. And why do I have to qualify that? Why do I have to answer that question? It's obvious. It's obvious. It's like saying, hey, Jeremy, do you like to see chicks in bikinis? Of course I do. Because it's obvious. I don't understand why. Why are these dumb questions being asked? And I apologize to you if you're just trying to, get some more information. But the reality of it is, who doesn't like an awesome, strong female character that's not part of an agenda-driven narrative? Who? And name them and tell me so I can tell them how fucking stupid they are. You know what I mean? So, All right. I got a little worked up. I'm sorry. So, Jackson May, I was getting info from you, man. You're good, man. I didn't mean to direct that at you per se, but it's just like, I don't understand why we live in, a time when there are so many people that question that, like, has anybody ever watched a movie? Like, we all grew up, all of us grew up, all of us grew up in the same time frames. We all, grew up with, the Princess Leia's of the world and, Sarah Connors and Ripley, and stuff like that. And it's just like a Tomb Raider, is another one, Metroid, Samus, like at no point did we in our lifetime ever go like, oh, I'm not playing Metroid. I'm not playing Metroid. It has a female in it, and she's a strong female, and there's no agenda. I'm not playing this. Nobody did that. Nobody. And now we live in this time where these SJWs and these NPCs have put this nonsense out there in the society that there's all these waves and waves of sexist men that don't appreciate female characters. No, what we don't like is female characters that are specifically for an agenda purpose. So it's just like I said on my video earlier that hardly anybody has seen because YouTube is not, I've killed the algorithm on this channel. So I'm working to fix that. But it's like I said earlier with the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. When Hollywood makes these decisions to change the gender or the race of a character, they are essentially telling you that they don't believe in the race of the gender or the character to build its own following. That's essentially what they're saying. So when they want to change the gender from Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow, a white male lead that has built an amazing following and franchise, and then they suddenly want to go, oh, look, there's a woman. We're going to put a woman in this role. You're essentially saying that you don't feel like you can create a new franchise with a new female lead and build the following from the ground up. You're saying, I don't have confidence in a female character to do that. So we are going to take an established role and we're going to put the female character in it. That shows you what Hollywood thinks of women. Hollywood doesn't believe in women. They want to tell you they do, but their actions speak louder than their words. And the reality of the fact that someone like Harvey Weinstein was the most powerful man in Hollywood. And look how much he respected women, And then, you look at where they want to change the race of a character, take them from a white person to make it a black person. Why don't you just create a new character? Blade is amazing. Why? Because Blade was amazing and Wesley Snipes killed it. And if you motherfuckers try to put a white dude in that role, you can kiss my ass. That's the point. Don't change stuff. Create stuff. Create it for the right reasons. Give it the proper character development. Give it the proper story arc. Give it a good story, and people will support it regardless of the race or the gender of the character. That is the reality of it right there. That's it. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They want to look at it and go, oh, we can't by any means rely on a woman to build this franchise. We need to find a franchise that a man built, and we need to put that woman on top of that franchise. Just like what Mark Hamill said. Mark Hamill on Twitter, where he said, women should just take over because they're women, which is the biggest bullshit line I've ever heard in my life. Biggest bullshit I've ever heard. That shows that Mark Hamill does not believe women can earn it on merit alone. He believes that women should be elevated because they're women. But then, like I said, how would he feel if Tommy Lahren was in charge? Or Ann Coulter? Somebody like that. Yeah, suddenly I don't think Mark Hamill would be a pro-woman anymore. You know what I mean? Because Mark Hamill is only interested in the women that they can use to push their personal propaganda. That's it. Okay. All right, Delish Dick. You just said minorities don't matter. I did not, but Delish Dick, you know, I love how much you always troll. You do a great job of trolling here and on my Facebook page. Pat Beckard says, look at Lara Croft, one of the most known video game characters. Yeah, exactly. And she's awesome. Great character. Great character. No, I know he was joking. Sith Lord Luke Skywalker. He knows. Aaron Gaming and Geeks and Gamers, who changed your name. Tom Grady is a great female role model for us all. Hey, look, man. You know, that just means that the Bears get their ass beat by a woman every year. And if you can live with that as a Bears fan, I can live with that as a Patriots fan. So looks like you got some work to do. All right. The social engineering pendulum has swung way left. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. How many seasons do you believe Rebels will last? Rebels is done. Chipper Williams. Rebels is done. You probably mean Resistance. I don't think it's gonna get a second season, but I don't know that for sure. Breakfast at Jeremy's. They are doing a Godfather remake with all women. Oh man. Oh, man. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. That's the sad part of it all. It would not surprise me. Let's see. How about the Alita movie coming out soon? That's a brand new character. I haven't even heard about that one, so I'll have to look into that one. You know, I mean, it is possible, you know. It's obviously possible. It's been done before. Problem is Hollywood doesn't have the confidence that they claim they do. You know, and that's what we get so frustrated about. The Godmother. I saw your Pirates video, mad as hell. Yeah, man. Like, seriously. Seriously. And it's exactly what I said. It's exactly what I said. The moment they do this female Pirates of the Caribbean movie and it flops, they're going to blame toxic masculinity. They're going to blame the angry white male. They're going to blame sexism. They're going to say people are, intimidated by women. It's so stupid. And anybody with an ounce of common sense sees through that garbage. Anybody with an ounce of common sense sees right through that bullshit. You know, it's not that complicated. Anybody sees right through it. Look at Wonder Woman. Fantastic movie. Successful on every single level. Audiences loved it. It had legs at the box office. Audience scores were high. Everybody loved it because it was a great movie. And they didn't have to tear the man down to elevate the woman. They had the confidence in the character. It comes down to the confidence in the character. They looked at that movie and they said, we are so confident in Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman and her portrayal and the story that we are building. We don't need to take the man and tear him down to make the woman look strong. They had a man's man in the movie, and he was a man's man, and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman was still Wonder Woman, and it made her even more awesome that she could still shine above a strong male character. That's how you do it. But that rarely happens in Hollywood in the current climate we're in. So, all-girl Pirates movie, really? Well, it's not an all-girl. At least the report is that they're going to replace Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow with a female pirate, though. That's the rumor right now. Let's see. Jeremy, when are we going to get some extended footage of that Justin Timberlake ramen noodle hair? I mean, we're about 8,000 subs from 100,000. So it's happening soon, sooner than later, hopefully. Why are they rebooting it? I don't know. I don't know. That's the whole thing. I don't know why. I think they're trying to move away from Johnny Depp because of all his the personal stuff that's going on with Johnny Depp. I think, because he's got a lot of problems going on. But it's like, You know, I don't think anybody cares. I don't care. Johnny Depp's good as Jack Sparrow. I mean, I really haven't cared about a Pirates movie since the first one. But they've clearly made really good money and people still enjoy them. So I don't give a shit about his personal life. He's great as the character. You know, I don't really get into, like, I try to separate all of these crazy Hollywood people with their politics from them in movies. Even like Simon Pegg. I can't stand Simon Pegg. But I'll still watch him in movies because I enjoy him as an actor. We need to contact Pewd's 9-year-old army to get 100,000 subs at Geeks and Gamers. Hey, if you guys can get them on board, I'm down. All female 300. Aaron Gaming with Geeks and Gamers says, how come there are no Arab superhero movies? I have no one to look up to in my culture. Oh man. Jer hates watching or hate watches Simon Pegg. I don't. I mean, like even when I see him in the Mission Impossible movies, man, I don't care. You know, I just can't stand when he talks about Star Wars. That's what I can't stand. I can deal with anything else. I just can't stand when he talks about Star Wars. That's what drives me crazy. So, Abby Lincoln. Oh man, smash the melee button if you don't mind. We're almost up to 400 viewers. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for tuning in. It's good to see all of you here today. We have been talking about a few things. Check this out. Check this one out. You guys ready for this one? Okay. I wish I could hide this, but I guess I can't. So, man, this site has some freaking ads on it. My God. All right. So check this out. Okay. Do screen share. Check this out right here. Star Wars 9 leak. Major Luke scene, but he is not a Force ghost and it's not a flashback. Star Wars 9 leaks just described an incredible Luke Skywalker and Rey scene featuring that long lost green saber. Could they have watched Ivan Ortega's trailer? Maybe got some ideas from Ivan. So it says, will Rey get a new lightsaber? A recent image proved that the original Skywalker blue lightsaber was broken in the Last Jedi clash between Rey and Kylo Ren. Now, a new leak describes an intense scene between Rey and Luke Skywalker, who is holding the other green lightsaber. It also describes Luke as not looking like a Force ghost and also clean shaven, which means it might not be a flashback to their time, together on Ahch-To, when the Last Jedi... when the Jedi Master had a beard all the time. What is going on? As always, take these leaks with a huge pinch of salt. So it says Luke Skywalker in front of Rey in a jungle world. In the background are ancient stone steps that lead to some rooms which appear to be a Jedi temple of some kind. Luke appears to be in his physical form, and he is not dead, but he may be a Force ghost and more solid this time. No blue hue is described in the sequence. Again, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. But it's interesting that we continue to see this garbage floating around out there. And again, I personally believe that Disney puts these stories out there to gauge audience. That's what I think. I believe that they put this out there to gauge audience's reactions. So we'll see. Oh, I absolutely think it's BS. I absolutely do. But they want you to know Luke is in this movie because they know that they cannot rely on the characters they have created. They know it. They know you're not coming to watch this movie for Rey. They know you're not coming to see this movie for Kylo, Poe, or Finn. They know it. And now they've backed themselves into a corner. And now they're like, oh crap. We really have to remind people Luke Skywalker is going to be in this movie. We have to continue to put these, leaks out there. We have to continue to make sure the audience knows Luke's in the movie. Luke's in the movie. You want to come see this movie because Luke's in the movie. Because all the characters we've created are pure dog shit. And we know you don't care about them, but we're going to continue to shove them down your throat and try to make you buy them, even though those toys just sit on the shelves. So, yeah. So that's the latest news, latest Star Wars news. Did you see the EBS video about Mama Fett? I didn't see that one. I did not see that one. I wonder what more white males will be villains. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lucas M says an all-female 12 angry men. Have you guys seen what is it? Is it season 6? Season 6 of House of Cards. Has anybody watched that? I did not. I heard a spoiler about the, not even heard, I asked for the spoiler because someone said, you don't want to waste your time watching this season, dude. Don't do it. And I'm like, why? And they said, do you want to be spoiled? And I'm like, sure, you spoil me, because if you don't think I'm going to like it. And they're like, you know, they told me what happened. I'm not going to spoil it here, but they told me what happened. No, I will not be watching House of Cards anymore. Absolutely not. What's up, Frank? How are you? Let's see. So yeah, season 6 was weak. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. So have not, will not, says Linquest. You shouldn't. Based on the stuff I heard, you absolutely should not. J-Dog says, what up, Germs? Not much. How are you? Let's see. Why are your live stream numbers down so much? I don't know. I'm happy that there's 400 people watching me right now, so I'm happy. Let me see. Get Anna, she'll spoil it. Yeah, she will. I'm not going to spoil anything, even if you don't want to watch it. I mean, even if you don't want to, there's somebody here that probably wants to watch it. So, you know, let me see here. Well, I'm still at work. No, it's just like, so I watched this video earlier from this big time YouTuber. Let me see if I can play you a clip of the video. Yeah, I'll just play you a clip of the video. So this video right here, someone sent me. This guy's got 1.3 million subs, okay?
Too much or something like, and just because it's like a super long video, a lesser percentage. I believe that YouTube will ultimately view my channel as underperforming to comparatively small channels.
I gotta find it.
Of course, it makes sense if you like.
And this is for any YouTubers. Listen to this.
Your fans coming to watch you to stream itself. And I didn't change anything. So growth. One neat thing about Nick, though, true for most people, up to huge channels down to comparatively small channels. I don't try to say that too much.
Trying to find it. Hang on.
Rude. But I do know there's some people that streaming works great for. I know that it like double hits your channel. So if people click on Ali A thumbnails, but they don't click on Drifter thumbnail, that in particular is that it wasn't a feature that fans knew where.
Well, shit.
Published. So
I can't find the exact part, and I don't want to make you guys sit through it. But this is from Drift OR. He's got 1.3 million subs, and he made a video about why he doesn't stream on YouTube anymore. And he talked about how streaming kills the algorithm of the channel. If you are not a dedicated streamer and that's all, and that's all you're gonna do, if you're trying to upload daily videos, and then you upload a stream, the stream, once it goes public, that the algorithm is gonna look at that stream and it's gonna say like, oh, you know, it's a 2-3 hour stream. They're gonna look at the analytics of that stream and they're going to determine that, okay, you don't have a lot of engagement rate, you know, because, you know, who's gonna sit there like, yeah, there's your core, you know, audience is going to watch those streams, but not many others. You know, maybe 5% of your audience really watches your streams for 2-3 hours. So when the algorithm sees that, it doesn't help your channel. So like right now, our subs are at 90-something thousand. Okay, this channel got more views when we were at 30 and 40,000 subs than we are now. But that was right before I started streaming too. You know, so I had never streamed on this channel, and we had like 3.5 million views back in like, I don't know, March or April or May. We had like 3.5 million views. Now we're running about 1.5 million views a month. And it's because our videos aren't getting shown in those recommended videos anymore because the algorithm's not being, you know, kind to the channel anymore. So yeah, it's just weird, man. So that guy stopped streaming on his channel completely. And then he said within a month, because he said his views were dipping, his subs were going up, but his views were going down. And he said after a month of not streaming on his channel, everything started going skyrocketing again. So the thing I'm going to start doing is I'm building up my personal channel. You know, that's why I've been posting on that a little bit more. So So I'm going to be, streaming from that channel once I get it monetized, because, and I'm going to move away. I'm going to move away completely from streaming. That's why I stopped. If you'll look, everybody says, oh man, Jeremy passed world class and Jeremy passed Ethan in subs. And that's when I stopped listing. I unlisted all of my live streams, all of them. And everything started moving back up. Then I decided, you know what? I'm going to leak, because everybody was complaining because the live streams were unlisted and they couldn't find them and all this. So I was like, you know what? I'll start leaving them public again. And that is where, and I did that. And I just recently, like a week and a half ago, stopped, and I put them unlisted again. And now that I've stopped leaving them private public again, now it's like killing everything again. So I've got to get out of this rut. So that's just how it is, though. It's a constant battle with the algorithm. Every YouTuber deals with this. It is not specific to me. Everybody goes through this. I've had big YouTubers tell me that, once they hit like 100, 200,000 subs, their views were dropping. They didn't know what was going on. It's just part of the rut that you have to get through. And everybody watches it, and they're going to make their opinions, like, oh, it's channel's blah, 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 blah. Look, channel's doing good. Revenue's good, but we just don't have the views that we once had because of how the algorithm is affected by all of these live streams. So not a single live stream is going to be public on this channel ever again. Not one single live stream, period. And so that's just how it's going to be, because let's see. Geeks and Gamers Woke Wars t-shirts. Jeremy, who do you think will die in the next Avengers movie out of the main characters, and how do you think they will get killed? Man, I don't know. I don't even know how they're going to work everything out with the end of Infinity War. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much up in the air. But I do think that this is going to be Cap's last movie. So, which is actually depressing. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks. So I do think it's probably going to be Cap in some way, shape, or form. So is that why World Class made a second channel? Probably. I mean, I talked to Jeff a little bit about that. Not even the High Council, probably not. And I got to talk to the guys about that. But at this point, I got to think about the growth of this channel, and live streams kill it. They kill it. So I don't know. We're going to work that out. But, because at this point, this channel's growth and managing the algorithm is the most important thing. And I got to do what I got to do to battle YouTube, as we all do. All YouTubers have to do this. So can you do the live streams here and then upload it to your personal channel after? Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Again, I want to grow my personal channel too, to an extent. So I don't want to F up that algorithm either. So I don't know. It's a battle, man. It's a constant battle. So I may just do an archive channel for Geeks and Gamers live streams. I may just do an archive channel. So I download it as soon as it's done, throw it on the archive channel, and I don't care what happens on the archive channel. So for the few people that want to, do that, they can do that. So, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Make a third channel. Because it's like, when I looked at it, man, at the beginning of the year when we were like 20 or 30,000 subs, and I'm like, good God, this channel's getting like 3 million views a month, and we only have 20,000 subs. What's going to happen when we're like at 60 or 70,000? And the more it's grown, the more I've seen the views continue to go down. And I'm like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? My channel is growing. I've never had a negative day. This entire year, we've not had one day of negative sub growth, not one. And it's still the views continue to go down and down. And I'm like, why is this happening? And every YouTuber goes through this. Every YouTuber goes through it. So let me give you guys a link to my personal channel. I see somebody asking. So okay. Give me a minute. I'll be back in the chat. Give me just a second. All right, there's my personal channel right there. Joseph Cittadano, EVS did a video about complaints from ex-Lucasfilm workers, and one of them, a woman, complained about gender discrimination at woke Lucasfilm. More evidence that SJWs are projecting bigots. 100% about that. There's no doubt about it. Listen, I'm telling you guys, I want you to think about every normal person that you've ever interacted with. If you've worked at a job, you work at a restaurant, you work at a retail place, you work at a fast food place, I want you to think about how many people you've had conversations with that were seriously worried about diversity in films. How many people that you've interacted with in your life when you're sitting there at work, you know, and you're just like, God, I can't wait to go home. I hate this place. I hate customers. How many people like, hey, you going to see that movie, you know, that movie coming up Thursday night? They're like, well, you know, I've been really closely following the situation, and I'm really looking at the diversity first before I make my decision before I go see that movie. No fucking body has ever said that. No normal person has ever had that response. Nobody, not one single person has ever said this shit because it's not normal to think like that. Nobody has. Think about that shit. Think about your reaction. You're at work, okay? You're bitching about your girlfriend or you're bitching about your whatever, okay? And you're like, bro, I just want to go see this new fucking superhero movie this weekend, man. You want to go? You want to kick it? I need to get out of the house. And they're like, I'm really concerned about the diversity aspect in this movie. So I'm going to have to get back with you once I see the breakdown of the genders and the races. And then I need to see what's going on with the diversity behind the camera, because this is a very important issue to me. You would look at this motherfucker and you would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you kidding me right now? Are you trolling me, dog? Are you trolling me? Are you seriously trolling me? That's not happened. That has not happened. These people are crazy. Please do please do an entire stream using that voice. For a white guy, you even do a better fake white guy voice. Oh my God. It's so terrible, man. I mean, it's so terrible. Nobody does these things. Nobody feels this way. Do you know what's going on Twitter about California? I don't know what you're asking me. I don't know exactly what you're asking me on that one. Marvel 18. Jeremy's just white enough. Let's see. My cousin used to love the prequels. Then The Last Jedi came around. He became a prequel hater and a Last Jedi apologist. Really, Moon Knight? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Ooh, that's bad. That's tough right there. All right, motherfucker. Get this fucking douchebag out of here. All right. You're fucking done, motherfucker. Okay. There. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. All right. Anyway. Jeremy, I watch a YouTube video about astroturfing. Explains the entire far left. I'll have to watch that. Let's see. Yes, I got rid of that dude. No, you're good, Obi-Wan. You're good. It's all good, man. You know I love smacking the little soy boys around, so it's all good. So let's see. You should ask Medicare how he manages his algorithm with his live streams. Well, I know Medicare doesn't upload his live streams to his channel. You know, so they have archive channels and stuff like that. So all right. And boom, I had to put that back up. Let me see. Smack them. You know it, Sketch Therapy. You know it, man. We gotta take these fools down, you know? Like, If you're just gonna be sensitive around here, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Spyro Frost says, "What's up, Jeremy's and Jeremy's? It's Jeremy. Hang on, it's Jeremy, Jeremying to you with another Jeremy." Okay. Let's see. I never liked the Pirates of the Caribbean movies anyway. The first one was all right, but the rest were all over the place, and the plots were all over the place. But Johnny Depp was the best in the films. I agree with that. I agree with that. And again, I loved the first Pirates movie, though. I did love the first Pirates movie. I thought it was very good. It was very good. The rest of them, I agree with you. They were all over the place. Tonally, the story was all over the place. It was bullshit. I just couldn't keep up with them. But again, people liked them. As to Quartering, dude, Quartering is on fire. Like, he is on fire. And it's funny because it's like he had his Magic the Gathering channel, you know what I mean? And that channel was like over 150,000 subs, and he said he's like, some videos I can't even get 10,000 views anymore, you know, but he is killing it on the Quartering channel now, you know? So there's a lot of elements. There's a lot of elements at play. You know, like, I know more about YouTube and how to build a YouTube channel now than I did at the beginning of the year. But our growth is much slower and our views are lower, even though I have far more subs, far more knowledge. And I feel like our videos are far better than they were at the beginning of the year. Like, our videos are far better. You watch some of my earlier videos at the beginning of the year. They were cringe. I was like, "What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you in another video." They were so bad. They were so bad. I watch them back and I'm like, God, you're an idiot, Jeremy. God, somebody needs to beat your ass. God, somebody needs to beat your ass. But I know more about it now. But, you know, Proper Jeremy says, all of your videos are cringe. You don't do that anymore. It's the way I delivered the video. It's the way. It was just like, it was so bad. It was so bad. And hey, some people probably think it's still bad, but I'm not. I mean, I'm still going to do the video. What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. And today we are here to talk about the struggles of being a YouTuber with live streams and lots of subs. Oh, feel bad for me. Feel bad for me. Jeremy Osteen, he's asking for all of your prayers, for all your support, for all your monies. Jeremy Osteen is here to shepherd the Lord to your doorstep. But that's only if you can buy your way to the Lord. And Jeremy Osteen can help you get there. Amen. All right. We need a cringe Jeremy. We do need a cringe Jeremy. That is your trademark. You have to say it that way. Proper Jeremy has no idea what you're talking about. Let's see. When you come to Cali, we need a pay-per-view of Anna beating your ass as requested. I'll be back in California soon. So I'll be back in California soon. Very soon. I don't know exactly when yet, but soon. Was Jeremy Osteen in WWE? No, he wasn't. What's the nightly news, people? I was talking earlier. I talked about a Star Wars Episode 9 leak that was completely ridiculous. I don't think anybody here buys it, as I don't. But since we have almost 400 people watching, I just want to one more time mention this story. This is on comicbook.com. And this is a Skyrim composer expresses interest in scoring Amazon's Lord of the Rings series, which is, you know, it's pretty cool. But the key here is that, look at there, per this report from Geeks and Gamers, and that would be our website. So you click on that, and then it takes you over to geeksandgamers.com, and it shows you the story from Aaron Niles. So I just wanted to give everybody a shout out on my team. Who did a good job, and you know, happy to see the team getting some love. That's always a good thing. That's always awesome news right there. So all right, I swear the Dudley Boys put Jeremy Osteen through a table. Really? I mean, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Edward says, you have to respect women, you sexist. You have to. You have to. Because, 2018 is not about actually doing anything. It's about getting on social media and projecting that you're doing it. You don't actually have to do it. You just have to say you do it on social media, and then you have to talk about how horrible of a person Trump is. Those are all you have. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. And you are automatically a good person. All you got to do. I respect women, and Trump is a bad, bad man. And I respect women. That's all you got to do. That's it. So, there's Puerto Rican Jeremy. Hey, Papa, I got in here late. What's the deal with the Resistance and She-Ra upvote campaign? John Talk Star Wars covered some of the Resistance stuff. Papa? Ivan Ivanovsky has a video talking about the Resistance bots on this channel. I uploaded that today. Again, last time I looked, it had like 6,000 views, which was very low for our channel. Let's see. Right now it has 7,300 views. So right now it has 7,300 views. But Ivan had it's a great video. Ivan did. It's a great video. So, excuse me. Great video. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Trying to see. Is there a reason Ivan doesn't do as many live streams anymore? Well, he was supposed to be on the Common Sense crew last night. He had something come up. So, but no, just, Ivan's been busy. He's been really busy lately. So that has a lot to do with it. But there's no specific reason. I mean, Ivan's always welcome anytime. So, yeah, I'll link Ivan's video. It's great. It's a great video. So right there is Ivan's video. Ivan is my favorite Russian spy too. I agree with that. Let's see. Hey, Jeremy, next time you stop on the side of the road in Arizona to make a quick video, look me up. I'll buy lunch. Hashtag Jer Army. You got it, man. I'll be passing through Arizona soon. I don't know exactly when, but it'll be soon. Let's see. I just like to hear Ivan say resistance. Edward Hogg says you need to cover Doctor Who. It's sad. I know. It's hard for me to cover that topic because I don't know anything about the show. I've never watched an episode of Doctor Who ever. I know nothing about it. All I know is I know David Tennant was a doctor, and that's it. I know nothing about the series. I know it's completely horrible. I guess I can just look up I can look up the ratings decline and how it started when they went woke. So I'll look into it. And I'll see what I can do. Let's see. Ivan is in somebody's trunk right now. Ivan should be in Jeremy's basement, constantly working on The Last Jedi re-edit. Jeremy, what do you think of Kristen Wiig as Cheetah in Wonder Woman 2? I don't like when that news came out. I didn't have a real response one way or the other, but it's just, I just couldn't, hang on. It's hard for me to picture, that's really what it comes down to. It's hard for me to picture her, but I don't really mind it. It doesn't bother me that much. So, all right. Trying to keep up with these fucking trolls that are coming in here. Let's see. Breaking character for a minute. I've been recently active in live streams. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Damn it. Well, you deleted it. You deleted it, proper Jeremy. So Kristen Wiig is adorable. I mean, I think she'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Again, I trust Patty Jenkins and the creative direction of Wonder Woman. So I'm really not that upset about it. You know what I mean? So Jeremy, what's your favorite time travel movie? Patrick wants to know. Does anybody know what my favorite time travel movie is? Does anybody want to take a guess at what my favorite time travel movie is? Anybody? I mean, come on, guys. It's kind of obvious. It's also my favorite movie of all time. So it's boom. There you go. It's Interstellar. It's Interstellar. Of course, it's Interstellar. It's Interstellar, guys. Interstellar. Stevie says, did you watch Star Wars Rebels? If so, did you enjoy it? Yes, I watched all of Star Wars Rebels. If I'm looking at Star Wars Rebels from beginning to end, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10 from beginning to end. But with that said, Star Wars Rebels has a couple of my favorite moments in the history of Star Wars. And season 2 finale is specifically one of them. Season 2 finale is all-time great. All-time great. Probably my favorite moment in Star Wars history. And there's a couple of other moments later in the seasons there's a couple of moments later in the seasons that are phenomenal. But I didn't enjoy season 1. I didn't really get connected with the Ghost Crew in season 1. There's a lot of filler episodes throughout the series. But overall, it's definitely worth watching because those moments that you get along the way are irreplaceable. So, let's see. I never really think of Interstellar as a time travel movie. It definitely is. It definitely is. It's definitely a time travel movie. But I understand what you're saying. So, Interstellar don't count. That scientific time travel based on Einstein's theory. It's still a time travel movie. I mean, you said it yourself. Scientific time travel. It's still time travel. And there is fantastical elements in it. I know Kip Thorne worked on it. You know what I mean? But and you know, Neil deGrasse Tyson gave it like a 9 for its science, but it's still a time travel movie. It factually is a time travel movie. So I thought it was boring, Interstellar. I mean, I can't, I don't really get how people can't love Interstellar, but at the same time, I guess I can, I mean, it's my favorite movie ever. But I get it. I guess it's not for everybody. So, but I love Interstellar unconditionally. And a lot of it's personal, so, let's see. So we will get more Driving Miss Anna when you go back to California. Did you guys actually like Driving Miss Anna? I that's the first I've heard of it. That's the first time I've heard anybody mention a Driving Miss Anna since we had those episodes. That's obviously not true. I've heard more requests for that than anything we have ever produced. Yeah. So yes, you definitely we'll make that happen. We'll make that happen. She and I were talking about it, and she's like, I can't believe how many people ask me about that. I'm like, I know, it's same thing, like I've never had more people, ask me about something. So yeah, you guys loved it, and we listen, we hear you. So, you guys loved it though. Eric says, we forgot to mention, Driving Miss Anna, didn't we? It's been crazy, man. And we both appreciate it. So the more you talk to us about it, the better it makes us feel. We're really happy that so many people, we're happy about that. Ryan S says, Ryan S says Matt Damon was Jim Acosta in Interstellar. That was good. That was fucking good right there. Woo! That was good. Favorite Christopher Nolan movie besides Interstellar, The Dark Knight. But I either like or love every Nolan movie, like every one. So, I mean, you've got The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, Inception, The Prestige, Dark Knight Rises, Insomnia, Following. What am I forgetting? There's another one I'm forgetting. Or did I name them? Of course, you know, the Interstellar, obviously, Dunkirk. He's phenomenal. He's just phenomenal. Like Christopher Nolan, to me, is the single greatest director. Memento, yes, Memento is most people would say Memento is his best movie. A lot of people will, and I can't argue with that. You know what I mean? I can't argue with Memento at all. Memento is when people started, like, that was his first mainstream movie, and the storytelling and the way that he crafted all of that is just, it's just unbelievable. And I just think Nolan's on a different level. I just think he is just on a different level. You know, I think he will go down as the best ever when it's all said and done. But that's just my opinion, and I know other people will disagree. But yeah, he's incredible. So all right, let me catch up here. Joseph Citadano says, a film I thought was going to suck actually looks good. Detective Pikachu looks not only like a love letter to Pokemon franchise made for its fans, but also extremely faithful to the source material. Yeah, I did do a reaction to that on my personal channel, as you guys asked. And so I think it looks great. I do. I really think Detective Pikachu looks really good. So big time. I love it. I love the trailer. Jaegerbomb, what developer studio is still sane and actually cares about their fans? A shining light in this dark time wokeness. There has to be one, right? Are you talking about in video games or what? I mean, right now, I will stand by this, okay? And I already know you guys have plenty of ammunition. You can come back at me on this, okay? But if you're talking about video games, I'm just going to tell you right now, Nintendo is the studio that cares about their fans. Now, they are assholes, you know, they are tone deaf when it comes to certain elements, but at the end of the day, they still produce the content that the fans want. They just do. For 30, 40 years now, whatever it's been, The Legend of Zelda, Mario, like, do you not think that they could annualize Smash Brothers and Mario Kart right now and it would sell like hotcakes every time? Like, they could annualize Mario Kart and they could release Mario Kart every single year with minimal upgrades and minimal updates, and it would sell 10, 15 million copies every single time. But they don't annualize these games. Same with Smash Bros. They don't annualize it. They could, but they take the time to build it, develop it, and make it better every time. So, like, you look at Mario Kart 64, you know, to Mario Kart Double Dash. Then you look at Mario Kart Double Dash to Mario Kart Wii. You look at Mario Kart Wii to Mario Kart 8. Those are all fundamentally different games. Like, they change the fundamentals of the game. They just do. Yeah, it's the same basic game, but they change it. Look at the Smash Bros. Franchise. Melee to Brawl to Wii U, and now we're getting Ultimate. Like, they do care about the fans from that standpoint. They just do. So that at the end of the day, you can bring all the other stuff into it, but Nintendo produces the content that the fans want. Mario Odyssey, amazing. Splatoon, amazing. Splatoon 2, amazing. They don't give us half-made games with overpriced DLC to complete those half-made games. They give us complete games with cheap DLC that adds on to the game. That is for the fans. So, let's see. Yeah, they put a ton of effort into Breath of the Wild with no microtransactions. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you guys are still asking about my personal channel, there it is. Wait a minute. Shit. I think I just posted. Hang on. There's my personal channel right there. Oh, god damn it. It's not going to work. Are you fucking kidding me, phone? God damn it. Give me a minute. Dice loves everyone. I will say I do. Now, I know they're under the EA banner. You know what I mean? But I think Respawn does a really good job. Respawn does a great job. If you look at Titanfall and how they released everything with Titanfall and Titanfall 2, Respawn does a great job. And Respawn is developing the next Star Wars game. But again, it is still under they are under the EA banner, and I totally understand that. So, all right, Proper Jeremy. I've been recently active in live streams and scheduled to appear in more. If it continues, should I repurpose this channel or create a new one? I don't really understand what you're asking me. I've been recently active in live streams and scheduled to appear in more. If it continues, should I repurpose this channel or create a new one? Are you talking about with the live stream? Are you just text me? Text me, because I don't really understand exactly what you're asking me. So just shoot me a text. We'll talk about it. Jeremy Smurf, I found Super Smash Bros. Switch on display in Altoona, Pennsylvania Walmart. Smash Ultimate? Really? Do they have Smash Ultimate on display? That'd be interesting. Hell, I'll go to freaking Walmart right now, man. I want to play this thing. So, all right, let's see. My chat is not moving. So either you guys aren't talking or it's frozen. My chat is not moving, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, here they go. They start flowing now. So yeah, okay. They just started flowing in, so now it's back up. Okay. Am I frozen? Okay, we're good now. All right. All right. I just wanted to be still real quick, make you guys think I froze up. Did it work? Did you guys think I was froze up for a minute? Did you think I was froze? All right, swig a berry juice for everybody. All right, let's see. Postmortem 666. There is now a monopoly for millennials. Instead of money, you collect experiences from Hasbro. Oh my god. Oh my god. So bad. So bad. All right. No, we could see Vader breathing. Vader, did you blow my cover? Vader, did you blow my cover, Lord Vader? Come on. Ringo VG says, yo, what up, Jeremy? What up? How are you? And let's see. And you start in your parents' basement. I don't know what you're saying. Are you trying to if you are trying to talk shit, like, did you think you're the first person that's come up with the parents' basement thing? Like, seriously? Like, come on, man. Come on. Evolve a bit. That's kind of like the parents' basement is kind of NPC at this point. You know, like, you're just repeating it. Okay, in Monopoly. Okay, that's what you're saying. I got you now. I got you. But still, the parents' basement thing, we got to evolve from that. We got to evolve from that one. We've got to move on, you know, wait, so are you telling me that in Monopoly you start in your parents' basement on this new game? Is that what, am I understanding that correctly? Because you only sent like you start in your parents' basement, but I didn't know what you were saying. Then you said in Monopoly. My bad, should have been more specific. Okay, so are you saying that that's how it actually starts? Are you kidding me? Like, really? That is so bad. That is so bad. Oh my God. Wait, so Hasbro is trolling the NPCs? All right, I gotta look this up. Give me a minute. Let me check this out. Hasbro millennials. Millennial Monopoly. I think somebody mentioned this to me the other day. Okay. Let me screen share. You guys want me to screen share this so we can talk about it? You guys want me to screen share this? Okay. Monopoly for Millennials is not about real estate because you can't afford it anyway, Hasbro says. Bro. Monopoly for Millennials. Adulting is hard. You deserve a break from the rat race. Live a little, set a trend, win. Oh my God. Adulting is hard when you're a millennial. Monopoly knows. So it's come up with a game to give young folks a break from the rat race where it's not all about the money. Hasbro, which manufactures a classic game, released the latest edition of the Rich Uncle Pennybags adventure, Monopoly for Millennials. And yes, it includes avocados. What? Okay, my bad. I mean, I know you sent it, the comment weirdly structured. So my bad for misreading it too, though. So we'll both own it. The game is jam-packed with millennial stereotypes. Not only is Pennybag standing in front of a vegan he's standing in front of a vegan restaurant, but he's wearing blue Ray-Bans and earbuds and carrying a coffee to-go cup. Yes. Oh my God. Well, avocados toast our favorite Ray-Bans on fleek and characters because picks or it didn't happen. The struggle is real for millennials, so we choose items that we felt were relatable, but would also make fans of all ages LOL, the company told CNN in an email. This is fantastic. Let's see. So it's not about money. Forget real estate. You can't afford it anyway. The board games boxes reads, this time it's all about collecting experience by visiting the hottest destinations, from your friend's couch to the vegan bistro, to a week-long meditation retreat. Players are encouraged to find new places to eat, shop, and relax, to become involved with the community interactions via the chance and community chess cards. Cringeworthy, perhaps, but Hasbro told CNN that's what makes the new game so fun. This is great. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Oh, James Knowlton,
a 28-year-old millennial from Minnesota, took to Facebook to voice his displeasure. He told CNN the game is an insult, and that's never good to kick somebody while they're down. This is one of the biggest game toy companies in the world, making the fact that property ownership is impossible for most people my age into cheering tagline. It's patronizing. The whole thing feels out of touch with my age group actually wants or likes.
James, you are proving their point. James, you are an NPC. James, you are doing exactly what they are saying you would do. My God, are these people that dumb? Do they really not think that? Oh my God, they walked right into it. These people are idiots. My God, it's like you set the trap. You tell them the trap is there. You tell them everything they need to know, and they walk right into the trap. Oh my God. That's fantastic. I am going to buy that game right now. Oh my God. Swig of berry juice for Hasbro. Can we please get a console version of that game, Hasbro? Can we please get a console version of that game? Please. Let's make that happen. I'm going to make a video on that tomorrow. Boom. I'm making a video on it tomorrow. Hell yeah. Thank you for that super chat that was telling me about that postmortem 666. I'm sorry if I misunderstood what you were saying. And then people in the comments were trying to explain it to me too. And I didn't know what you were talking about. So somebody mentioned this to me the other day. And I think I saw it in passing, but I didn't really look into it. Now I'm happy. Okay. Mirror Jeremy and a 10x10 on CIA site. Don't tell Jeremy. Wait, Jeremy in a 10 by 10 on CIA site. Don't tell Jeremy. I don't know what you're saying here, Jeremy. Salvador, mama said that NPCs are so orny because they got all that soy hate and no ground to stand on. These people are so pathetic. They really are. Jeremy, I have 2 hours to work and I want to go to the beach. Should I? Yes. You should always go to the beach. You should always go to the beach. Let me see. Joseph Sinodano says Hasbro has to get back at woke films for making them waste money on a bunch of Rose Tico figures and Ray Barbie dolls that don't sell, right? Yes. Yes, Joseph. Yes, exactly. Lawlet River says, hashtag me too, want to buy that Monopoly version. Yeah, me too. I am going to buy that one. Let's see. Caitlin says, we have gone a whole stream without a new Jeremy. The Jer army is dead. Oh, Caitlin. Caitlin. Come on, Caitlin. Oh, savage. You know, she's always saying she's at the Jer army boot camp. So she runs a tight ship, you know. Don't want to get her mad. Jeremy, you have to do a review on Millennial Monopoly. I think I will, because that sounds amazing. It really does. So, dead Jeremy account next. Jeremy, you know Nolan gave a bit of a big union government anti-capitalist rant on the LA Times. I haven't heard that yet. Let's see. I'll have to read that later. But I do have the link now. Boom, boom. All right. Hashtag make Star Wars great again. That is right, Stevie. That is right. I agree with you. All right. I remember a while back saying the room that you're in was just a CIA say it, but you didn't know it as a joke. Ah, I got you. I got you now. I know what you're saying now. I remember when you said that too. Buffalo Wild Wings tasted pretty good tonight, Jeremy. Should have got them wings, man. But I love me some Buffalo Wild Wings. But I like Applebee's boneless wings, to be honest with you. I really like Applebee's boneless wings. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Can we get up to 300? Can we get up to 300? From Hellheart, the Jer Army is dead. Have long line and a Navy. We have beer. Anna Navy. I like that. That's good. It's Anna. I thought it was Anna Nation. Is it Anna Nation or Anna Navy? Either one's good. They're both good. So, would you watch Narcos if the Gilmore Girls were in it? How did this Gilmore's thing happen? I've never seen an episode of Gilmore Girls. Never. Jeremy, what's your opinion of the fake reviews about Resistance on Rotten Tomatoes? I haven't looked that far into it, but like I said, Ivan did a video on it, so I'd have to, I linked it earlier. Ivan did a really good video on it, so I haven't done enough research on it to form a valid opinion at this point. So, one sub to go to get to 92K. We are over 92K on my side, but yeah, publicly it went back down because it did pass it and then it went back down because we always accounts it ebbs and flows. So, what era in the next Star Wars movie would you like to see, and who would you want directing it? Personally, I mean, there's so many projects out there right now. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, I personally want to see an Obi-Wan movie. I do. I really want to see an Obi-Wan movie with Ewan McGregor. And I would like to see Jon Favreau direct it. That's what I would like to see. Alex Martinez says, hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Pretty good. Pretty good. How about you? Let's see. Rick Moranis says, proper Jeremy watches Gilmore Girls all the time. Jeremy, do you like Emergency Awesome or think he's too woke? I know the name, but I don't really know who Emergency Awesome is. So, Yeah, Odin. I feel you on that. Yeah, I sent Odin that video that I was telling you guys about. So gonna have to just build up the personal channel and stream from there. $92K, everybody. Officially at 92K now. Clap for everybody. Clap. Please clap. Please clap. Jeb Bush, please clap. Jeremy Swig says, we can get 8,000 subs in 10 minutes. Come on. Yes, we can. Let's do it. We can do it. How's your dog Leia doing? Leia's good. She's chilling in the house right now. Ty Timmons, yes, I have played Red Dead 2. I've been playing it and been killing people, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. There's no doubt about that. And Puppy Face. Yes, Puppy Face is chilling also. Thunderous applause from Caitlin Alba. 8,000 new Jeremy accounts. Go. Sorry, Caitlin. How old is Leia and Puppy Face? God dang, I don't know. I think Leia's like 4. Puppy Face is like 6 or 7. I'd say Puppy Face is like 7. So Puppy Face is like 7 in human years, and Leia is like 4 in human years. So, what does Puppy Face look like? I had him on the stream last night. He's just a little Chihuahua, black and white Chihuahua. By the way, thank you for doing this. We love the show. No problem, Frank. I appreciate it, man. I really do. At 99,000 subs, we all going to unsub and see Jeremy cry. Do you like Huskies? Yes, I love Huskies. I had a Husky. I had a Husky Wolf mix. His name was Diesel. He had the white eyes. He was the best dog ever. Due to, and this was a long time ago, but due to circumstances that really were not in my control, I had to find him a new home, and it sucks. I think about him every day. I think about Diesel every fucking day, and so but he had a good home, and I've had the opportunity to go see him. He's gotten really old. This was a long time ago, but I chose not to go see him because it was just too hard, you know. But I loved Diesel. Diesel is awesome. So we don't deserve dogs, though. Dogs are amazing. So Jeremy, if you had a time machine, what would you tell George Lucas? To not listen to Simon Pegg's bitch ass. No, but if I had a time machine, would I tell George Lucas? I don't know, man. I would let him know that he is always so far ahead of his time, because he is. George Lucas is so far ahead of his time, and I would let him know that don't worry about the prequel hate. Don't worry about it, because in time, people will come to appreciate the greatness of the prequels in their own way. That's what I would tell him. And hopefully that wouldn't affect his decision to sell to Disney, because clearly that was something that at the time I was happy about, but now I'm not happy about it. And I wish George would have never sold to Disney. And I feel like the prequel hate had a lot to do with that. And I would tell him, don't worry about the prequel hate. Just do your thing and don't let it get to you, because these people will be proven wrong in time. And I will fucking stand up for the prequels. I don't care how many people that pisses off. I've always stood up for the prequels, and I always will. So, let's see. Huskies don't know how to obey. Diesel was good. Diesel did. Well, yeah, do not sell is that works right into what I'm saying, you know, and just don't let the prequel hate get to you, and don't sell to Disney, you know, just don't do it. So, Pondimus Maximus says, I would have told Lucas to make the sequel trilogy himself, starting about 2010. That would have been glorious. You're right. You know, and so that all kind of that all kind of works into what I'm saying. You know, don't let the prequel hate get to you. Do the prequels exactly like you did them. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing about the prequels. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing, because I know all these people are like, oh, shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that. Do exactly what you did with the prequels and let people fucking bitch and cry all they want. Prequels are awesome. Do the prequels. Don't let the hate get to you. And in time, people will appreciate them. That would lead him to continue to do the sequel trilogy and not sell to Disney. That's what. So, yes, even Jar Jar. As a matter of fact, I would probably tell him to put more Jar Jar in episode 2. Just put a little more Jar Jar in episode 2, George. Put a little more Jar Jar in episode 2. That's what I would do. So, let's see. John Brockman, I know it might not be your thing, but have you checked out the wokeness that is the new Netflix She-Ra? I have not yet. I have not. Let's see. But I mean, I probably should look into it. I know other channels like mine have covered it, so for sure. Yes, more Jar Jar. Would you rather have more Jar Jar, or would you just rather have The Last Jedi exist? Huh? Suddenly Jar Jar doesn't seem that bad, huh? Suddenly Jar Jar doesn't seem that bad when you think about green alien titty milk drinking Luke, flying Leia, underdeveloped Rey, you know, Kylo with his shirt off for no fucking reason whatsoever, you know. Suddenly Jar Jar doesn't seem that bad. Let me see. Breakfast at Jeremy's. What if you woke up and you were Kathleen's husband? Well, I'd be rich, that's for sure. I'd be rich. If I was Frank Marshall, I mean, I'd be rich. So, I don't know. I know I'd be rich, so I'd be at least happy about that. So, why can't we have same Jar Jar and no Last Jedi? Because Jar Jar is not half as bad as people make him out to be. Yeah, he's annoying. I'm not sitting there saying he's not. You look at some of the episodes of the Clone Wars that he's in are cringe. They really are. Especially in the Lost episodes. My God, that episode with Mace Windu and Jar Jar is unwatchable. It's unwatchable for me. It really is. But it's the hyperbole surrounding Jar Jar that drives me crazy. That's what drives me crazy. I mean, my God, he's not. I mean, he's not good, and I'm not arguing that he's good. But my God, the amount of complaining that I've heard about Jar Jar, it just makes me, you know. And I heard Christian Harloff say this before. He was talking about, like, he thinks George actually told Filoni to put more Jar Jar within, just sprinkle more Jar Jar within the Clone Wars just to piss people off. I think, and I believe that. And if that's the truth, then that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got Jar Jar's back. So, okay. Obi-Wan 27883. Okay, everyone. If everyone in the chat makes just 21 new Jeremy accounts and subs to @Geeks and Gamers, we can push Jeremy up to 100,000 subs. We can do this. You can sprinkle in Anna and Ivan accounts too. Good call. Good call. Jeremy, are you still boycotting episode 9? Because I am. I'm sick of the narrative of Solo bombed because the fans didn't want the movie. No, it wasn't because of the garbage Last Jedi. No. I've never said I'm boycotting anything. I will see episode 9 because more people have told me they want me to go see it just so I can give my opinion. So I feel a certain obligation to our audience to go see it. So I am going to go see it. The ball sacker says, would Luke milking Jar Jar make The Last Jedi better? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't, unfortunately. Let me see here. Jeremy Binks. That's right. All right, we're almost up to 300 melees. We only need 11 more. 11 more melees. Okay. Jeremy has to sadly see episode 9 to take a bullet for us so he can review it. Yep. And I'm going to do it. Toys R Us going to make bank off of them episode 9 toys. Wait too soon. Apparently, Toys R Us is coming back. That's what I hear. Jeremy is bombed general of Geeks and Gamers. Or bombad general of Geeks and Gamers. Almost. We only need one more like. Oh, people are unliking just to fuck with me now. You fuckers. Tell Anna about Monopoly for millennials. I will. I'll let her know. Jeremy taking the bullet, so 91,000 of us don't have to. Yep. That's what I'm here for, man. I am here for you. Yeah, Toys R Us is coming back. Nostalgia Network. Jeremy, I want you to know that I really appreciate your YouTube advice. I always think of it when I'm making videos. Your advice doesn't go underappreciated. Thank you, Nostalgia Network. I really appreciate that. You know, I want to do anything I can to help anybody. You know, I've said this before on many streams. You know that if I can give you any advice, if I can give you anything to help you, and then, you know, you take my advice for what it is. If it works, it works. If you can think of a better idea, then definitely apply that idea, for sure. You know what I mean? But my goal is to help people, you know, and I think that, you know, in time, you know, that those things, if you're successful down the road, you'll hopefully remember that, you know, I was always willing to help, because I don't get jealous of other people. I don't understand that method of that thought process. Like, if other people are successful, that's cool. Maybe you can teach me something in the future once you're successful. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to show people what I learned and what was successful for me. And then you're going to pick up things along the way that are going to help you. And then maybe in the future, you can teach me some things, you know, that I can learn, that I can apply. So that's really all it comes down to. So, but I appreciate it. I really do. So, Breakfast at Jeremy's. Have you heard rumors of John Boyega's Blade? Oh, no. Ugh, really? Wow. I have not heard that one. Woof. That is not good. I have not heard that one at all. Yikes. I probably would have liked that more if John Boyega hasn't turned into such a diva. But unfortunately, he's a diva now. But even then, no, I would have never liked that. No. Is that for real? Oh, that's awful. That is so bad. Yikes. That would be bad. That would be bad. And I found Boyega to be such a likable person during The Force Awakens, but not anymore. That would be so bad. I think, like I said, I think John Boyega, when he and Daisy Ridley were doing the campaign for The Force Awakens, you know, it was the first big project they'd ever been part of. It was a bigger than life project. I think that they were super, like, there was that honeymoon phase, you know what I mean? Like, everything's so new and fresh, and this is amazing, and we're going to all these locations, and this is, you know, our life. We never thought our lives would reach this point, and it was amazing, you know what I mean? And so then I think after the success of The Force Awakens, I think that, you know, that really made him think that he was a bigger star than he really was. You know what I mean? And he thought, like, I was in a Star Wars movie. I am a celebrity. Everybody loves me. I was in a $2 billion movie. I can't be stopped, you know? And then Pacific Rim 2 came along, and it flopped hard. And I think he realized, maybe I'm not as big of a deal as I thought I was. And then, you know, now he's being really kind of like a douchebag, like a big douchebag to the fans on Twitter. So I think that's what it is. Random guy says, I just lost faith in Jeremy. Why did you lose faith in me, man? Why did you lose faith in me? Please tell me what I did to lose your faith, and let me see if I can correct that. John Matrix, what's up, John? While all of Hollyweird is woke, I'm sleeping. I'm tired as hell. 5 hours of driving from Houston to Lake Charles and back. Bro, get some sleep. Glad you made it in all right. And keep up the good work, man. I know you're over there building your channel, so keep up the good work, buddy, and get some sleep, and I'm sure we'll talk soon. Jeremy, what's your thoughts on the show? Or let's see, Jeremy, what's your thoughts on the show, The Connors? I think it's hilarious that, I just think it's hilarious. I mean, this is typical SJW NPC garbage. They all got outraged. Roseanne, #1 show on television. They all got outraged because Roseanne said an offensive joke. It was so offensive. And they all got up on their soapbox, their woke box, just to cry and whine about how offended they were and how she should be fired. And then what happens when she's fired? None of them watched the show. Surprise, surprise. None of them watched the show. And this is exactly why you can never pander to SJWs, NPCs. They will never support the product that they claim that they're so heavily invested in. It will never do it. It will never happen. So, so it's funny. I mean, the ratings are awful for the Connors. Awful. As they should be. You took the star of the show off because you wanted to pander to SJW bullshit, and you're getting exactly what you deserve. You're getting exactly what you deserve. Did you see It 2017? Yes. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Very good. Very good movie. It's still the #1 show on ABC, but lost ratings. I heard it's like terrible ratings. I heard it was terrible ratings. If they kept Roseanne, they could have kept James Gunn. Yeah, I heard the ratings were terrible. So, swig of berry juice. Yeah, I think it was the Daily Caller posted an article, or it was TMZ talking about how bad the ratings were. Jeremy, what is better, watching Interstellar or watching Bama beat Auburn? It's always better to see Bama beat Auburn, man. Like I said, I've been watching Bama football since the day I could start talking. So it's always better watching Bama beat Auburn. Fuck Auburn. Always. So Jeremy, your thoughts on Charles Dance as a younger Count Dooku? I don't know who Charles Dance is. I don't know who that is, Omega. So Jewish Jeremy Shapiro, the thug life chose you. That's pretty funny. Darth Vader says, "Hey Jeremy, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. Good to see you too." Thoughts on the new Terminator movie? I have no desire to watch it. You guys saw my reaction to that, right? My reaction video, I'd have to dig through and find it. Bama equals hate speech. From Hell Heart, you're going to be crying a lot this year, buddy. You're going to be crying a lot. As long as Tua is healthy, we are not going to be stopped. As long as Tua is healthy. Nostalgia Network, the Common Sense crew was awesome yesterday. Anna was the highlight. Anna was the superstar of that episode, no doubt. And I had not one single problem stepping back and letting her run the show. I really didn't. I even told her that today. We were talking about it. And I said, I need you to understand how amazing that was and how much I get happy when she gets the recognition she deserves. So, you talk too much in that reaction, says Eric. I'm a Texas Tech fan. I cry all the time. What happened? Ivan just had something come up. He just couldn't make it. So that's all. What's up, Star Wars for Life? I just saw you here. So how are you? Good to see you here. Good to see you here as always. Would you watch a Ryan Johnson, Nick Saban documentary? No, I would not. Fuck no. And I can guarantee you Nick Saban wouldn't let that happen anyway. So Nick Saban doesn't like anybody. So that's the way it should be. Jeremy, is the Alec Baldwin show canceled? What is the Alec Baldwin show? What is the Alec Baldwin show? What am I missing there? Which Alec Baldwin show are we talking about? I see you guys talking about it, so. What Alec Baldwin show? Why am I drawing a blank on that? Yes, Texas Tech did F up when they fired Mike Leach. That was the only time they were relevant. Disney Benefit says, RIP, my comments are always missed. I see you now. Now, I know he got arrested, but what show are we? Oh, he had a talk show? I didn't even know he had a talk show. I had no idea. So it did canceled based on his arrest. That's awesome. That's good. Get woke, go broke. You had to shit all over Trump and act like he was so offensive. And then you're out there beating the hell out of people in a parking lot. So dumbass. Mike Zero with his 800th video of Empire look good. Yes, absolutely. Jeremy, what's your favorite Harry Potter movie? I can't answer that, Spaceman 94, because I need to rewatch all the Harry Potter movies. I don't know much about Harry Potter, but you know, I mean, I've watched them one time, but it's just like anything else. Like when you watch a series, you know, like a TV series, and you watch it week to week, you know, and then you have the breakup of the seasons in between, and you have that time to think about it. You can usually kind of, when people ask you like, hey, what season was your favorite? You can usually differentiate what season was which, but when you binge the whole season, it all kind of runs together. So when people ask you like, hey, what was your favorite season? And I'm like, I don't know. I watched it all together, so I don't really know where the breakups were. It's kind of like how I watched Harry Potter. I just watched all the movies together over the course of like a couple of days. So they all run together for me. So I can't really differentiate the movies. Does that make sense? You know, so that's how I look at it. I can't really break them up to determine which one I like the most. Let's see, Jeremy. Yes, he had a talk show, and it was the lowest rated show on the network, and then he punched the guy, so I believe it's gone. That makes sense. What are your thoughts on Back to the Future? I mean, Back to the Future is an amazing all-time great series, and I even like 2 and 3. So I love Back to the Future. Do you like Game of Thrones? Yes, I love Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is amazing. I can't wait for the final season. Let's see. Thomas DeMay says, that's how I watched Harry Potter. Binged watched after they made them all. I think I made it like the movies better than I watched them one at a time. And I hear you on that. Yeah, because that's how it is for me. So Voorhees67, deaths of Stan Lee and Carrie Fisher were sad, but one day we'll lose Harrison Ford, George Lucas, Mark Hamill, and even Jeremy. Let's embrace those still with us today instead of waiting till it's too late. That's a beautifully said thing. It's just, it's kind of ironic coming from Voorhees, but you're right. I mean, you never know, man. We always appreciate people after they're gone. That's just human nature. But I try to appreciate people when they're here too. Just like everybody's like, oh, you're such a Nolan fanboy. Yeah, I fucking love Christopher Nolan, and I worship his movies. I'm such a fan of his. I'll be critical if I think it's relevant, with like Man of Steel, for instance. But yeah, so I'm obviously I worship Nick Saban, coach of Alabama, greatest coach of all time. And so Roll Tide, by the way. Just need to get that out. But Jeremy, what to Ivan on Twitter? Oh, you talking about some stupid ass Trump supporter yelled some bullshit to Ivan about hope Trump deports him. Some dumb fuck on some dumb fuck Trump supporter screamed at Ivan today and said he hopes Trump deports him. And so and then that person had thoughts and prayer stickers and shit on their car or whatever. And so I retweeted about it, and I just said, F that guy, typical fake Christian. You know what I mean? Those people are out there. We know they're out there. They're insignificant. They mean nothing. But when they go after somebody that I know, they can go fuck themselves. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they support. Ivan's my boy. So fuck that guy. Let's see. Oh yeah, that happened. I retweeted it. Here, I'll do a screen share for you guys if you guys want to see it. You usually can't read Twitter though when I do the screen shares, so let me see here. Boom. And let me blow this up. All right. Let me do a screen share for you real quick. Screen share, boom, and boom. There we go. So let me know if you guys can read that. If I need to make it bigger, I can. Can you guys read that? Let me know. Yes, you're exactly right. I'm not Creative 22. Real Trump supporters only want legal immigrants. Ivan is a legal immigrant. Yes. So. Oh, you guys want to see my messages? That's 3 new message requests. Yeah, I'm not opening my fucking inbox. Good God, it's crazy. But yeah, man. That's bullcrap though. You know what I mean? And so F that guy. Whoever that guy is, go fuck themselves. So there's always people out there that are gonna, be dumbasses, and we know that. And so what the NPCs do or what the SJWs do is like that one guy, they will act like that is every Trump supporter. That's every single Trump supporter in the world is that one fucking asshole, and no, that's not the truth. You know what I mean? He's just you said it right. Jewish Jeremy Shapiro. He's a garbage human. That's it. It's that simple. He's a garbage human. I'm going to slide in your DMs, Big Daddy. Oh, man. Let's see. I need to knock that back down. And boom. All right. Let's see. All right. I need to get back onto where are we at? Mirror Jeremy says, who the fuck doesn't like Back to the Future 2 and 3? There are people out there. Like, does anybody in the chat not like Back to the Future 2 and 3? I mean, I know there are people out there. So, let's see. Eric says, I'm not planning on seeing episode 9, but I'm curious to hear your take on it. I might change my mind. I still don't want to condone Disney's behavior. I totally understand that, Eric. I totally understand. Yeah, I think I think 2 and 1. Oh, I'd have to watch 2 and 1 again. I'm always back and forth on 2 and 1. Let's see. Ban those people now. Don't like 3. Okay, Chris Mueller. What's up, Chris? Longtime supporter of Geeks and Gamers. Which already announced TV series on Disney Plus are you most excited about? For me, it's Loki and The Mandalorian. Would you also like an Obi-Wan series? Yeah, I am definitely. I mean, I'm as far as Star Wars stuff goes. I mean, I'm excited for The Mandalorian. Cautiously optimistic is the best word I can use for The Mandalorian, because Dave Filoni is directing the first episode. Jon Favreau, who I know loves Star Wars. And the fact that George Lucas was on set, I am definitely cautiously optimistic about The Mandalorian. But if it comes down to The Mandalorian versus the Loki series, I would have to say I'm more excited for the Loki series because that's an established character in an established universe. And so we've seen how the Marvel Netflix series have gone. So I'm definitely more excited for that. And yeah, I would love an Obi-Wan series. I would actually prefer an Obi-Wan series over a movie at this point, I think, because to me, series give you more development and more depth with the storytelling. So let's see. Jeremy, I bet next they will make an all-female Back to the Future. Sad but true. Sad but true. Sad but true. All right. Yeah, 212th Trooper, I answered you already. You said, do you think the Resistance in the sequel trilogy makes the Galactic Empire look good? I do. I think the First Order makes the Galactic Empire look good, which you don't need anybody to make the Galactic Empire look good. But you look at the First Order versus the Galactic Empire, and the Galactic Empire had so much more of a personality. You know, you could understand who they were, what they were about. The First Order feels like a bunch of mall cops, man. Like in space. That's what the First Order is. Mall cops in space. Like what the fuck are they? What the fuck are they? You know what I mean? Like who are they? They're nothing. They're mall cops in space. That's all they are. They're irrelevant. They mean nothing. They're just there in their uniforms. They have no personality. You know what I mean? It's garbage. So Saban is better than Bear Bryant, one brick shy. He absolutely is. So everything is more difficult now. Recruiting is more difficult. Everybody's on TV now. Back then, there were only like 4 or 5 colleges that had any kind of national prominence when Bear was around. And I love Bear, obviously, but Saban's better. Saban's better. So Star Wars for life says, good night, Jeremy. Good night, everyone. Back to work. Star Wars for life. You are awesome. And again, when I come to California next, I hope that I can hang out with you. I owe you lunch or something like that for all the hard work that you do for the community and for me and for Geeks and Gamers and for all of your support. So thank you so much. Have a good night at work. Tell all of your coworkers I said hello, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. I'm Not Creative 22 says, I've got stuff to do. May the force be with you, Jeremy. Thank you. I'm Not Creative 22. Have a great night. Smash the melee button for I'm Not Creative 22. Hulk smash the melee button if you don't mind. Just got back on. Thought Jeremy said 1 hour. You know how it goes. I've been going for 2 hours now. So let's just see how much longer this goes. I got to wrap this up soon. Actually, I do. I actually do need to wrap this up soon. I've got something happening here that I have to tend to. John Matrix says, congrats on 92,000 subs. Thank you, John Matrix. I appreciate it, buddy. When is Jeremy going to buy me tacos? When am I going to buy myself tacos? When am I going to buy myself tacos? Sorry, Ninja Girl 226. Sorry. I might go live again later tonight if you guys want me to. I mean, who doesn't like tacos? You know, tacos are amazing. So we need the patriarchy. SAR2244 says, hi. Deep8829 says, go Gators. Broke my phone when I Hulk smashed the melee button. Oh, Key Strix, I'm sorry to hear that. Has Leia peed on your floor stormtrooper yet? No, Puppy Face was the one that I have to worry about in that one. Puppy Face, like if I don't take Puppy Face out, he's he will pee and he'll let me know. What's up, fanboy? How are you? Good to see you here. Let's see. Open127883 wrap this up soon. Right after Geeks and Gamers watches the entire Lord of the Rings Blu-ray extended version and reacts to it. Splatfest tonight. I wish I was playing Splatoon currently. I am currently playing Red Dead right now, though. What will you do at 200,000 subs? Drink soy milk? I mean, I already drink Yoo-hoo, but I can handle the soy because what is it that Talia Al Ghul always says? I'm immune to soy. What's up? Where I saw there's PJ of Fire and Ice. What's up, PJ? Good to see you here. Hey, Jeremy, what happened? In reference to what? In reference to what? Ben Den Redemption. There you are, Talia Al Ghul. I remember you always saying that. So, oh man, did Ivan do something or what? We just had a douchebag scream some stupid shit to Ivan about him being deported. So he said he hopes Trump deports him or something like that. So I've retweeted Ivan and let him know that guy can go fuck himself. So because we got Ivan's back. No, we don't want to lose you, Jeremy. Don't drink the soy milk. Damn it, I want a Yoo-hoo now. So do I, Keystrix. So do I. Will you subscribe to Disney Plus? I will not. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to look into it. I mean, obviously, I'll let you guys know. You know, like I said, I'm a firm believer in, you know, like I don't require my audience to do anything other than listen to me first, hear me out, and then if you disagree with me, that's fine. I'm not going to get mad at anybody if they do something I don't do or stand by or whatever, and I ask the same respect of me. You know, you guys know I'm a big Disney fan in terms of like the theme parks. I love Walt Disney World. I'm never going to stop going to Walt Disney World. I'll be at Disneyland when I go to California, you know, in a few weeks. I'm a big fan of Disney, but you know, there's certain things that I just won't support, like with Solo. I didn't not go see Solo to try to send a message or whatever. I just didn't want to see the fucking movie, you know? And then we look at how Lucasfilm's treating, you know, the fans, and I just didn't want to see it. You know, I wasn't trying to set a standard. I wasn't trying to create a movement. I just said, I don't want to go see the movie. And if you go see it, then you have my support. And if you don't go see it, you have my support. You have my support to do whatever the fuck you want to do. And that is how I live my life. Free thinking, do what you want, and don't let anybody tell you nothing different. So if I do decide to subscribe to Disney Plus, I'll let you know. But, you know, you're going to have to come to grips with that if somebody doesn't like it. You know, Disney benefits, Disneyland or Disney World. I mean, I had this discussion on the live stream the other night. I mean, I feel like if you grew up in Southern California and Disneyland is your home park, you're always going to prefer Disneyland, and the same for Walt Disney World if you grew up around that. But objectively speaking, Disney World is the better park. It's just not even close. So it's not even a park. I mean, Walt Disney World is an experience. I mean, Walt Disney World is on another level, you know. So will you ever watch Solo, Jeremy? I probably won't now, just on like principle alone at this point. I just probably won't even watch it on principle alone. So yeah, I mean, you know, the behavior of people that get mad. So like if you get mad because somebody doesn't do what you want them to do, that is NPC behavior. You do what you want to do. And if you know someone else and they understand the dynamics of the situation and they still do whatever, you know, they want to do and it's different than you, if you get mad at them and if you judge them, that's nothing different than what an SJW or an NPC does. You're trying to force your beliefs onto somebody else. All right, you either respect me enough to let me make up my own mind, and you're going to be like, I don't agree with him, but hey, that's his thing, and that's what I do with other people. You know, I'll give you the information, you make the decision. And I'm not going to get mad at you if you don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody knows I don't like the alcohol. I don't like drugs. I don't like tobacco. I'm not going to get mad at you if you do that shit. Just don't fucking say anything to me about it, because I'm never going to drink alcohol. I'm never going to do drugs, and I'm never going to fucking smoke a cigarette. It's never going to happen. So you can waste your time trying to convince me to do it, or you can just do something productive with your time. You will never convince me to do it. And if people judge me for that, then they judge me for that. I'm not judging you because you do it. So all I ask is don't judge me because I don't do it, you know? So, but that's just how I look at things. Let's see. Now, the only thing I will say is I don't like being around it either. So I can't stand when a motherfucker comes around me and smokes and blows smoke in my face. I can't fucking stand it, and I get pissed off. So if you ever are that guy or that girl, just understand you're probably going to get, you know, a piece of my mind if you do that to me. Can't fucking stand it. come in my face and start smoking cigarettes and blowing that nasty shit in my face. No. Now that is a different story right there. What's in the cup, Jeremy? Berry juice, and there's not much left. Berry juice. Jeremy, you don't drink. No, Raphael, I do not drink. Never have, never will. Out of curiosity, how did you develop your life stance on alcohol? I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things. I've never seen a good decision come out of alcohol. You know, and I've always seen people regret things they did under the influence of alcohol. And I've seen a lot of things get torn apart due to alcohol. And when I was in school, I saw so many people fall into the social dynamic of, you have to go drink because it's cool. You know, I have to smoke because it's cool. I have to do drugs because it's cool. And that type of mentality is a huge turnoff for me. Like, I can't stand to be done. Like, I can't stand to be with the in crowd. I can't stand to do what's expected. I can't stand to do it because I'm supposed to do it. Fuck that noise. You know what I mean? And so I was definitely like, I always hung out with when I was really young, I got picked on a lot because of my hair. And I'm done like really young, and then got into like junior high and shit. And then I became the bully at times because that's just how the circle of life goes. You get bullied, you become the bully, and then it all evens out at some point in life. And so when I got later on in school, I was kind of like in the popular crowd and shit. And, you know, everybody was like, how can Jeremy not drink? How can Jeremy not smoke? What? Because Jeremy knows what the fuck he wants to do. And I don't want to do that shit. I have no desire to do it. So the more people would question me on why I wouldn't do it, the more firm in my stance I became. The more I was just like, I'm not going to do what the fuck you want me to do. You know what I mean? Like, why are you so shocked? Why are you so shocked that I won't do what you do? Why do you need me to do it to make you feel better about you doing it? You know what I mean? Like, that's such a weak-minded point of view, you know? And I just don't do what I'm supposed to do. You know, I do what I fucking want to do. That's it. So it's levels to it though. You know what I mean? So, anyway, so I hope that gave you some type of, you know, insight into it. So, Arturo Martinez says, keep up the good work. Viva Trump. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat and I appreciate the compliment. God damn it. Edward Coleman, I almost said it. Jeremy is taking a film production class in college, or Jeremy taking a film production class in college. Would you mind if I make a joking documentary about the Jer Army? Not at all, bro. Not at all. Have at it. Have at it. Let's see. Nathan Howard. Jeremy, Wendig got fired from Marvel over his social media presence. That's huge. Unfortunately, they're retracting the rest of the Vader series. Really? Did they announce that? Wow. I mean, that's what happens when you hire a woke person like that. So, man, I want to find more out about that. Thank you for the update, Nathan Howard. Postmortem 666. I love drinking, but I don't think if alcohol was invented today, it shouldn't be allowed. Let's see. But I don't think that if alcohol wasn't invented today, it shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like, I kind of wish, like, honestly, I wish all drugs were legal. You know, let people weed themselves out. You know what I mean? That's just how I look at it. I come from a retail background, you know, and part of my salary was based on alcohol and tobacco sales. And so I look at it and I go like, I mean, if we can, why don't we just legalize all drugs, put them in these, you know, businesses, and maybe we can get pay increases out of it, you know, for employees. And if people want to fucking kill themselves, then let them fucking kill themselves. I mean, that's their responsibility. It's not my responsibility to control you. Your responsibility to control your fucking self. You know what I mean? So I'm all for letting the market determine the market. That's my slogan. Let the market determine the market. And if people want to do drugs and consume their life with that, who am I to tell them no? You know what I mean? So let me see. And yet you couldn't resist the Yoo-hoo crowd, Jeremy. Pathetic. Yeah, the Yoo-hoo, man. The Yoo-hoo crowd, they were the ones. They had all the hot girls, and they're like, yo, you drink a Yoo-hoo. That's what you get right there. I'm like, drinks up then, bro. But all right. Ian Aldridge says, I don't like Wendig, but the Vader series was good. Yeah, I mean, I think you take any competent writer and you put the right structure around them and you can make a good series. So don't say that, Jeremy. One day your kids will use this video against you when they want to do drugs. No, I mean, that's not, I mean, I won't get into that, but I mean, anything can be manipulated that you say. If people want to manipulate anything that you say, they can manipulate anything you say. You know what I mean? So Cherry Coke is Jeremy's kryptonite. That's true, actually. But I can stop drinking Coke at any point I wanted to. I can stop doing anything I wanted to. I don't believe in addiction. I'm not addicted to anything. I can stop. Oh, I can't stop, I can't stop like, gawking at hot women, but, who can? But I can stop eating or drinking or any kind of, anything like that. I can stop any of that at any point. Like, it's all about, do you want to? So, and no, I don't want to stop drinking Cherry Coke, so I'm not going to stop drinking Cherry Coke. The ball sacker says, I don't drink much, but when I do, I blame Geeks and Gamers. Haven't had soda in 2 years. That's good, Ringo. That's good. Well, stop breathing. Well, obviously I can't do that. So, Jeremy's addicted to wearing the Star Wars cap. Actually, I'm not. I'm really ready to stop wearing the Star Wars hat too. How excited would you be if we got a Drew Brees, Tom Brady Super Bowl? That's my dream come true, man. I really want to see Brees versus Brady. Really do. Two of the most respected athletes of all time for me. So I would love to see that. Jeremy, can you explain why you're cautiously excited for Toy Story 4? Because I care about Toy Story so much. I care about Toy Story so much, and it's so important to me. And it's the same thing. I had cautious optimism with Toy Story 3 because I was like, there's no way they can do anything better than what they did with 1 and 2. And obviously I was wrong, and 3 was amazing. And so it's that same thing. I'm really worried about it. Plus we're in this different climate where everything is political and identity politics and, all this stuff. So that plays a part into it too, of why I'm a little bit worried. So, oh God, you just jump cut, man. Huh? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Jeremy, apologize to those you bullied or you'll have a Billy Madison situation. So says the pink one. I honestly have reached out to a few of the people I bullied. And I did. And the Billy Madison storyline was definitely relevant in my mind when I did it. But there was one guy in particular. I gave him I made it bad. You know what I mean? And, and again, it's part of life, you take out like that aggression you went through. Cause with my fucked up hair, my blonde ass curly hair in school, I moved around a lot when I was a kid, so I was always in a different school, different people, different, crowd every fucking time. And I dreaded it, and then I built this like tough exterior up, to kind of battle my insecurities, and so I knew like, okay, if I don't fucking act tough, these motherfuckers are going to fuck with me. So, I developed that side of it. And then ultimately it kind of, leveled out, years later. But I've apologized to a few of those people. The people that I really fucked with the most, I did apologize to them. And I think it meant something to them. I really do. So let's see. Jeremy, do you play any fighting games? I mean, I've played, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter back in the day, Soul Calibur. I'm really not a fighting game expert per se, but I cannot wait for Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, do you buy the Disney dining plan? I have a few times. I've done the Disney dining plan. So I would highly recommend it if you're staying for multiple days, because it takes the element of you having to budget for that food because it shit's expensive. So I would recommend doing the dining plan. Now Jeremy bullies NPCs. That is true. That is true. And I will not be apologizing to them at all. Let's see. Being a bully is not cool, dude. I never fucking said it was cool, so stop getting your fucking panties in a wad. I fucking said I got bullied, I turned into a bully, and then it leveled itself out. And the reason I turned into a bully was because I fucking was covering my own insecurities. Fucking listen to me if you're gonna fucking be butthurt. God damn. And then I said I've reached out to the people I bullied and I fucking apologized. So fucking listen. All right. Monopoly is Jeremy's favorite game. Let's see. Jeremy O'Doyle. O'Doyle rules. Who rules? O'Doyle rules. O'Doyle rules. So good. No, I knew you were, I knew you were, Maverick. I knew you were. I knew you were. Lots of Fs. Lots of Fs when Jeremy is being serious. There is obviously a lots of Fs. Jeremy bullied me to stop drinking. Jeremy, I recommend watching Fear the Walking Dead. Really, Spaceman 94? Really? I tried to watch Fear the Walking Dead for like 5 episodes, and I thought it was... I really wanted to take a hammer and hit my toe over and over again. It was so boring. I hated Fear the Walking Dead. I hated it so bad. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I appreciate the recommendation. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's a bad one. I didn't become a bully when I got bullied for 11 years. I became a hermit crab instead. I understand that. And different people are going to respond differently. You know what I mean? My thing was, with me, like when I would grow, like growing up, we moved around a lot. And, when I would move around, like early in life, I was kind of, early in life, I went to the same school for a few years. But I got bullied really bad, with like my hair, because I had this like really blonde curly hair. It was fucking out there. Now, and I was always self-conscious about that because anytime I go somewhere with my mom or something, like everybody would want to touch my hair. They would make a big deal of it. They all thought it was beautiful. And I would be like, I just want to wear a hat. You know what I mean? And so then once I started moving around different schools, like I would anticipate it. I would anticipate like I'm going to go into this class and all these motherfuckers are going to fuck with me and it's going to suck. And so eventually you learn to battle that, you know what I mean? And so then I was like, all right, well, I'm going to have to go in and and that's where I learned how you have to set a tone. You have to set a tone real early. You know what I mean? And so I decided I'm going to set the tone. You know what I mean? I'm going to let them know you ain't going to fuck with me. Now, of course, I wasn't a badass and I'm not a badass. I'm just a dude. You know what I mean? And I'm whatever you think I am. What I am is confrontational, but I was setting a tone to let them know I'm not that guy you're going to fuck with. You know what I mean? I'm going to do the reverse effect. And it worked. It worked. And so, but it was a defense mechanism. You know what I mean? So, but you'll see the hair. I don't really wear a hat that much outside of on camera. And I really want to take my hat off now. But, I mean, you can find old videos of me without wearing my hat. But I always keep my hair short because I hate my hair. But the reason my hat stays on now is not because I'm insecure. It's just because I've worn my hat so much. And it became such a thing now on the internet. So now we're just building towards this 100,000 subs. I don't give a shit about it now. And my hair is longer than it's ever been. You know what I mean? Right. I've let my hair grow out as longer than it's ever been now. So, you guys will see it when we hit 100,000 subs, whenever that is. So, let's see. All right. Christopher 1775. Damn, Jeremy. That humility of heart is exactly why we fucking love you. Love the introspective sniff. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I just try to be real with people. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and I'm glad you guys appreciate that. I just, you don't deserve bullshit. And I'm not trying to give you any bullshit, so. Okay. Let me see. No, I mean, in all honesty, I mean, my hair became like it became like a chick magnet later in life. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. You know, it all comes full circle. You know what I mean? And so when I was younger, I used to hate, like, really young. I used to hate all the attention my hair would bring me. And then later in life, you know, early 20s, you know, then it was just like a thing where chicks dig the hair. So Pagan God X, careful what you ask for in the chat. He may go full Magic Mike on us. No, I wouldn't do that. There are people asking me to go full Magic Mike. I mean, I want to keep our viewers. I'm here to maintain viewers, not lose them. So Jeremy Timberlake's, yes. I remember when Timberlake, when NSYNC was a thing, and I couldn't stand Timberlake at first, dude, because everybody was like, dude, you look like Timberlake, you know, when I would, you know, my curly fucking hair. I'm like, who? And like, Justin Timberlake, he's the cute guy in NSYNC. I'm like, fuck NSYNC. Fuck this guy. You know, I eventually became a big fan of Timberlake. And NSYNC, I thought NSYNC were great, you know. So where's Backstreet Boys? Yeah, I like the boy bands. What's up? So, but I've never seen Magic Mike. I think I saw the second one because somebody told me it had a good storyline and it was terrible. So, all right, I gotta wrap this up. I've heard Ron Howard too. I've heard John Cena from the neck up. Obviously, when I wear a hat, people say I look like John Cena. Ryan Felipe. I've heard all kind of shit. So, so whatever works for you, you know, none of it bothers me. So, Kevin Nash was in it. The second one, right? Is it the second one he was in? I think Tim Pool's beanie is his real hair. Jeremy, what's your favorite Clone Wars episode with Ahsoka? The Wrong Jedi. The Wrong Jedi, season 5. Hands down. Hands down. You like a discount, John Cena. Yeah. See, there's Talia says Ryan Felipe. People are going to say, like, I've heard it all. I've heard it all, you know. So, so I don't know what's what, or which one is closer. You know what I mean? So. Tricked into watching Magic Mike 2. Damn. Yeah, I heard that. All right, I got to wrap this up, guys. It's going on 8:30 here. I've been on for 2.5 hours. So 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. We got to wrap this bad boy up. It's been a really good live stream. As always, smash the melee button if you do not mind. Simple request from a simple man. Swig of the last bit of berry juice for all of you that have joined us and have stood by the stream the whole time. Thank you all so much. Other than that, let's do the where you watching from as we fade into the night. So, Swig says Jennifer G. Where you watching from? Where you watching from? I'll try to go live again early or later tonight if possible. Ian Aldridge says Mundane Matt had the same problem in high school. People would confuse him with Fred Flintstone. God damn it. So, all right, England, New York, SoCal, Cali, Tampa Bay, Washington, Indianapolis, California, Texas, Norway, hell, Australia, UK, the center of the earth, Canada, Western Kentucky, California, heaven, Naboo, Modesto, beyond the grave, Ecuador, SoCal, Corban, O'Doyle House, Jeremy O'Doyle, Los Angeles, British Columbia, Scotland, Panama, Odin's Beard, New York, Germany, Vancouver, Uranus, Washington, O-Town, UK, Los Angeles, Austin, Alaska, Virginia, West Virginia, Asgard, California, watching from High Sky, I'm not saying it, Edward Coleman, Pensacola, Tennessee, Ryan Johnson's car, Georgia, Ireland, Naples. All right, guys, you have a great night, and I might see you a little bit later. If not, I'll see you soon. Talk to you all later.